Alright, Virtual, how are you doing? Today we're going to do a short lesson on building game worlds. So building a cool game world is a lot like writing a story. You have to have a clear beginning, middle, and end. You have your protagonist, your good guys, your antagonist, the bad guys. You have a mission, you have a purpose. And just like writing, the world can expand as far as your creativity will take you. All right, real quick, step one. So we got 5 steps. Step one to creating your gaming world, the types of worlds to keep in mind. The first world is open world where players can explore anywhere. For example, you got your Call of Duties that can just run anywhere on the map, Fortnite, Assassin's Creed. And then the linear world where players follow direct paths. So that's Super Mario Brothers, you got your Final Fantasy, you got your Metroid. You have a predetermined path that you're having your player go on. The program that we're going to use in a few weeks will be more of a linear world. If you're able to make it back to onto campus, we have a program through Microsoft that will actually be more of an open world. The purpose of step one is to determine the scope. How big will your world be? All right, step two, you need to develop a backstory. This gives meanings to objects in your stories, gives the players a purpose, develops the antagonist, the bad guy, the problem, and the antagonist, and the protagonist, which is the good guy and the solution. I'll have to go back and fix that picture. All right, kind of like this. This picture, this photo is symbolic. Everyone has a backstory. So the better that you can create a backstory in your mind about that character, even if you don't present that in the game, even if it's just you that knows this backstory to this character, that will help you to develop a more interesting world. All right, I want you to watch this video on your own. It's like 7 minutes long. 3 pillars of gaming and writing. Of game writing. You have the plot, character, and lore, and the video will explain more about those 3 pillars. Step 3, building a culture and order. All right, which characters are superior, stronger? Which one has more power than others? I found this pretty gnarly photo here. What level do you think this character should be? Like if you saw this character to the right, what level character? Does this look like a level 1? Does this look like a base model character? Or does this look like, it might be a level 8 or 9, or maybe even like one of the big bosses? All right, step 4, create items. Some of these items that are created in games become iconic. They help tell the story, but then you have to give these these items, you have to give them features. So some features are strong, some are weak. What about the weapons? Are weapons used for good? Are they used for bad purposes? Do they give the character health? Do they give the character ammunition? Look here, I'm not going to say what games they come from, but do any of these look familiar? These are very popular items in the video games. I've also posted this, so at the end you're going to have a couple things you're going to do along with this video. So when you go back through it, you can take your time. I just wanted to give you a quick mini lesson. And then step 5, drawing out the layout, right? Just like with the writing process, we have a pre-writing process. So when you map out the world, it doesn't need to be perfect. Like even the one that I posted on this presentation, even this is pretty detailed. It doesn't even need to be this detailed. You can just use random polygons, squares, triangles, circles to really map out your idea. All right, here we go. So now the fun part. 2 things. I want you to go ahead for 5 minutes after you've watched the video. I want you to go ahead and use this sketch.io program to just try doing some digital sketching. If you have a mouse, it will go a lot easier. But if you just have your mouse pad, that's okay. But when you click on it, let's see where it takes me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click English. And you can just, it even has mine saved that I was messing with yesterday. I started just messing around doing the different island. I started, drawing in an island. But over here, left and right, you have your different tools. Just play around with what these tools look like and what they'll do You can do different backgrounds, select. You got your vector fill. You don't really need to mess with the tool, but you know, you can start off and you know you can really do anything you want. So let's say this was going to be my island, right? It's cool, calligraphy one, right? So I'm just going to you know write in this is my island. So maybe I'm going to do like a Caribbean. I got a couple trees here. Okay, a couple palm trees are hanging over. All right, let's see here. So then I got maybe some water. All right, let's see what's going to be over here. So maybe this is going to be the main henchman headquarter. Okay, and maybe I'll go ahead and do 2 of them. And the protagonist has to figure a way to get from here to there. Just maybe it's just a quick, simple, critical thinking game, and boom. Right? I mean, you get the idea. Or if you're a Fortnite player, or just whatever game that you like to play, if you wanted to recreate, you know, a map, just something like you know 4 or 5 minutes, just to show that there's you know cool things online that you can mess around with. All right, going back and. Next, you have the character building practice. Just you know, 5 minutes. You can mess around with this. I have a feeling you're going to probably want to spend more time on it. But this is shows you how to you know different online software that allows you to build a character. It's pretty fun. All right. So you click on different parts. No, it just froze up on me. Let me go back here. Let's try that again. And I'm going to go ahead and hit random character. Get me started. There we go. And now it has all the categories. So I don't know. Maybe this is a military doctor. I don't know. Look at this. You got the it's got the got like the suit coat with the cargo pants and the skater shoes and his rooster helper. So, but you can. Sorry, this guy looks so ridiculous. So you can go and change all the different options and stuff. So, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a really good. You can go zoom in, zoom out, and it has tons of options. So, like I said, I have a feeling you're gonna probably mess around with that. Nothing to turn in, just for you to garner ideas for building the world. Okay, have fun. Make sure you click mark as complete when you're finished with this. Thanks. On Google Classroom. Thanks.